to the Uncommon Transformation television series.
Change has remained the only constant thing in life, but it appears that man has yet to truly come to terms with this universal phenomenon. Hence, when it comes, myriads of questions are often asked. Not wanting to join the bandwagon, the Akwa Ibom State Governor, Chief Godswill Akpabio, recently overhauled the State Executive Council, bringing in some new hands into the team that has come to be variously described as a winning team. The new faces have been brought in to add verve to the squad and bring freshness to the state ESCO, as Akpabio races against time to deliver on his promises to land the ship of statecraft on the land of success.
Akwa Ibom ayayao Sinyana barasune ki songe mananye Akwa Ibom ojip ayayao ayayao
Governor Godswill Akpabio had on the 5th of April 2012 dissolved the State Executive Council, and 1 week later sent the list of nominees to the State House of Assembly for screening. The Commissioner and Special Advisor designates had taken turns to present their scorecards, while the new ones were characteristically asked to tell the honorable members what they had in the kitty for the state should they scale through the hurdle. It was not quite long when the assemblymen ratified the list of those sent to them, culminating in the swearing-in ceremony which attracted the political class, senior citizens, and even friends of Akwa Ibom State to the event which held at the state-of-the-art banquet hall built by Governor Akpabio. Governor Akpabio himself presided over the oath-taking exercise.
I, Dr. Emmanuel Anointed,
do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and that as Honorable Commissioner in the Akwa Ibom State Government, I will discharge my duties to the best of my ability. Faithfully, and in accordance with the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and the law, and always in the interest of the sovereignty, integrity, solidarity, well-being, and prosperity of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Akwa Ibom State, under His Excellency Chief Godswill Akpabio, is undoubtedly the beautiful bride, that attracts the attention of many suitors. This is more so because of the unprecedented level of development which has characterized the state since the emergence of Akpabio as governor since 2007. Between 2007 to date, the Akpabio administration has constructed over 260 roads and bridges, both state and federal, constructed a brand new international airport, 5 new general hospitals, the multi-billion-naira underground drainage at Itam, the Tropicana Entertainment Center with a 5-star hotel under construction, over 6,000 life-changing rural projects spread across the 329 wards of the 31 local government areas of the state. Over 4,000 of them have been completed, with over 3,000 commissioned. A brand new governor's lodge, a banquet hall, a new governor's office, 3 concentric flyovers, a 3rd ring road with flyovers, the 20th anniversary hospital, empowerment of over 5,000 youths, men and women, the list continues. In all these, Akpabio appears not done yet with his mission to holistically transform the state. Hence his decision to bring fresh blood into his administration. He made reference to the invaluable contributions made by all citizens, most especially members of his cabinet. He especially acknowledged the sacrifice made by Pastor Onyong Asukwo, who until his death 2 weeks ago served as a Commissioner of Youth and Sport in his cabinet.
Let me pause for a while to pay tribute to all those who are not here today. All those who have made serious contributions since democracy came in 1999, and particularly those who have served even in the cabinet level as commissioners and special advisors under my tenure who are not here today. And most especially, let us rise for a minute to observe 1 minute silence in honor of another vibrant, immediate past member of this Executive Council who unfortunately passed on in a ghastly motor accident a few days ago in the person of Pastor Onyong Asukwo.
For the ESCO members, whether old or new, it won't be business as usual. They must ensure transparency, abhor corruption, and work selflessly for the general good of Akwa Ibom State, while bearing in mind the desire of the administration to leave an imprint when the chips are down.
We must maintain the momentum of development before we can achieve the greatness we are looking for. Each parasata, each agency must first achieve that greatness. And therefore, the chain is as strong as the weakest link. We started strong in 2007, and we are going to end strong in 2015. 28th of May 2015, I'll be going for inspection of projects. A day to the time I did public. And if care is not taken, why people are waiting in the stadium for me to hand over, I'll go and check 1 or 2 projects before going to the stadium. So if you think there's a time that I'm going to relax, I will not. So this job is 24 hours. When you become a commissioner, your children will understand you are a commissioner, you are a special advisor, you are working for government. It's 24 hours. I want to congratulate our brothers and sisters who have just been sworn into the State Executive Council. Today's occasion belongs to all Akwa Ibom people. Spurred by faith in our divine destiny And through the acquired virtues of diligence, integrity, and hard work, I believe we have built a state which appears to have fulfilled the dreams of our forefathers. A state that will remain a very precious treasure to posterity. In building that state I have just referred to, I believe the first thing we did was to build a momentum for development, which demands sacrifice from all and sundry, particularly the custodians of the people's destiny. For those who are not here, who are still alive, we may not have been able to reward you enough for your contributions to the development of this state. But take comfort and pride that together we have built a cohesive and progressive state founded on the principles of meritocracy, social justice, and compassion. You know, because of your contributions, the whole Nigeria and the global community have come to acknowledge the fact that something good is happening in this state. Whether you are joining us today as a new member of this cabinet or as a returnee, I just want you to know that to whom much is given, much is expected. I expect you to join hands with us, with the permanent secretaries and other staff of various ministries and parastatals to fulfill the aspirations and fulfill the promises that we made to our people during the electioneering period. Please note that you have just been sworn in today. You are not sworn in as a commissioner or special advisor for your community, for your village, for your family, or for your local government. You are to serve the interests of the entire Akwa Ibom State. You've taken a sacred oath that you will be fair to all and sundry. I was careful when you were taking the oath to emphasize on certain portions of the oath, because I wanted you to realize that it is not an exercise in futility, and it is not an exercise you should take for granted. In your hands, you were holding the Bible, the supreme book that we all believe. So you were not facing me, you were facing God while you were taking that oath. Therefore, in all your actions, remember the oath. You are taking the oath to serve all, to be fair to all, to take decisions irrespective of somebody's ethnic or tribal affiliation, to take decisions that are fair and just for the interest of progress and development of this state.
The ESCO members could not hide their joy for being appointed or reappointed into the State Executive Council.
It feels good, and I think it portrays the objectivity of His Excellency and the positive-mindedness, and he understands the rules of the games. He's a compassionate man, he's a leader of men, you know, and he knows he has gotten to where he has gotten by the grace of God and the guidance of the Holy Spirit.
Well, it feels great, and it's God's will Himself, and we thank God for what the Lord has done, and most importantly, we thank His Excellency for the confidence He reposes in us, and we want to reassure Him and reaffirm our commitment, our total loyalty.
I want to particularly thank His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Chief Dr. Godswill Obot Akpabio, CON, for considering me worthy to be chosen as one of the members of his newly constituted Executive Council of Akwa Ibom State.
It's a team under an able leadership. It's a team under a visionary leader, a team under a committed leader, a sincere leader. So whenever you find yourself as part of that kind of a team, you want to feel good. And so I can tell you right away that I feel good.
Happy. I thank God for it. It gives me a humble sense of pride to belong in a team that has transformed and is still transforming Akwa Ibom State.
I should say it feels great to be called back to serve. We're also grateful to His Excellency for finding us fit to return to office.
I feel excited. I feel humble. I feel really good and happy for the wonderful work God has done in my life through the instrumentality of His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Akwa Ibom State, Dr. Godswill Akpabio, CON.
The essence of man's creation is to serve humanity, and this is a fulfillment that I'm a part of that assignment, divine assignment given to us.
I feel fulfilled, I feel excited, I feel honored, and I honestly thank God that His Excellency Chief Godswill Akpabio has given me another chance to be in this winning team.
For them, it is a call to more hard work and service to the state.
I will redouble my efforts to ensure that His Excellency sits back and says to himself, well, he's happy he made a good choice.
This propels us and motivates us to further give our best, in what we have to do.
And we want to assure him that we are here to redouble our efforts towards the attainment of his vision for Akwa Ibom.
I want to be more creative. I want to be more committed. I want to be more dedicated. I want to be more in-depth in my contribution to the ESCO.
We want to be so selected once again. It's a challenge and a call to additional duties. And we pray that we shall be able to justify the confidence so reposed in us.
For me, it's about working harder than before and spending more time and committing myself to assisting His Excellency in the uncommon transformation of Akwa Ibom State.
A way of commissioning the field soldiers who will go out to implement the vision of His Excellency. So I feel privileged to be a part of it.
I'm expecting greater work now, knowing that our boss is a man in a hurry about development.
More hard work, more commitment, more zeal to bring to bear the uncommon transformation.
So to my mind, I'm very proud to belong in this team.
It's an additional incentive and encouragement for me to work higher and higher.
Wherever we need to put some more grease, I will ensure that I'll do that. But more importantly, is to support the uncommon transformation of His Excellency.
Friends of Akwa Ibom State and a few other stakeholders in Akwa Ibom project express their feelings this way.
He has a crop of very sound professionals, dedicated workers. You can be the best professional in terms of academic qualification, but being a good follower to serve under somebody, you may not be very good. So I think the crop of commissioners who have worked with His Excellency Godswill Akpabio have been wonderful in the discharge of their duties. They can read their master's voice.
They assisted, giving him the cooperation for him to achieve. Without the State Executive Council, he cannot achieve what he today has. So he decided to move with them and finish his tenure 2015. So for retaining most of the commissioners is one of the excellent and good things that he has done.
One thing about the Akpabio administration as regards cabinet is the spirit of continuity, which I did emphasize in one of the interviews, that what actually singles this government out more than any other government is continuity.
In his usual characteristic, Governor Akpabio led members of the new EXCO to the monthly prayer meeting at St. John's Chaplaincy of the Government House, Uyo, where prayers were said for the peace in the country, Akwa Ibom State, and success of his administration.
And the king of Israel said unto Jehoshaphat, I will disguise myself, and will go to the battle, but put down on thy robes. So the king of Israel disguised himself, and they went to the battle. Now the king of Syria had commanded the captains of the chariots that were with him, saying, Fight ye not with small or great, save only with the king of Israel. And it came to pass, when the captains of the chariots saw Jehoshaphat, that they said, It is the king of Israel. Therefore they compassed about him to fight. But Jehoshaphat cried out, and the Lord helped him.
Just once in every week. This service is compulsory for all members of the Executive Council, except those that have official functions outside the state. What that means is that we are empowered to accomplish all we are starting and all we have put our hands into, and therefore we will not like anybody to slack. And I'm saying it with all amount of seriousness, and to face their jobs. This is a very serious one. So don't go into lots of alliances and waste your time, sit down throughout the night, because you're planning succession. Succession belongs to God. When the time comes for us to talk succession, I will come to this altar with these men of God. They will put it in prayers and we'll see here. God will produce a successor. All of you are new. There is no single gold commission amongst you. All of you are new commissioners. We are not starting like that. We want vibrancy, we want vigor, we want rededication, we want those to come and say I'm good in the job and take it for granted. This is not something that you do throughout your lifetime. The state demands your time 24 hours. And luckily your families understand that you have to save the state. Even your children do understand that that is not around because that is a special advisor. That is a commission. I must congratulate the outgoing Attorney General and who is going to be the Nigerian ambassador in Russia, that you've come to the right place. You have been energized. As an ambassador, you make a difference. That you found time to be here. Some people in your position will feel, oh, I can't go for prayer, you are no longer there. But you found that this is the house of God, and you found that today you've covered with the blood of Jesus. You go to Russia and come back in good health. And you will achieve more than any ambassador have ever achieved.
The prompt reconstitution of the Akwa Ibom State Executive Council barely 1 week after dissolution of the former is indicative of the determination of the governor to leave a legacy in governance, even as he leaves the stage in a blaze of glory. One thing he will always be remembered for is the transformation which he has so far brought to the state. The people target uncommon transformation.